Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube history. This is Sean's View Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe with your Money in the Bank 2013 pay-per-view review. I've taken down my news, my notes, like any good journalist would. I do things a little bit differently here on Sean's View Entertainment, and if you don't like that, well then oh well. This is the Money in the Bank 2013 review, and we're gonna do it like this. In my opinion, Money in the Bank was both surprising, uplifting, and unpredictable. As it concerns the match endings, the finishes to some of these matches, we've seen Paul Heyman turn on his best friend, CM Punk. But we'll get to that a little bit later on. This pay-per-view, in my opinion, will lead to bigger and better things going into the SummerSlam pay-per-view. I liked the way the WWE booked this. I think things are looking up for the WWE. I think it's going to be a hot summer, no doubt. This Money in the Bank pay-per-view wasn't the best, wasn't the greatest, but I feel that it was good enough. Won't go down as pay-per-view of the year like I had predicted. Like I said, I think it was smart booking in this pay-per-view. As it concerns Ryback versus Chris Jericho, that match could have been a little bit better than what I thought, but at least Ryback finally got a pay-per-view victory. Caitlyn versus AJ was smart because AJ worked over Caitlyn's arm, her wrist she had going on there. She had an injury, and AJ exploited that. Ziggler versus Del Rio was also a good match with AJ coming out and pretty much screwing Ziggler. Ziggler had the match won. She strikes Del Rio, causes a DQ. But I still like the match. Nonetheless, Del Rio still retains, so still makes Ziggler look strong, still makes Del Rio look strong. The WWE Tag Team Championship match, which wasn't even on the pay-per-view, it was the pre-show. I felt that was a strong match, good match right there. The Usos almost won it, but you know that the glory is coming very soon. And then we seen Mark Henry versus John Cena. Now, yeah, I'm a John Cena fan, but I gotta say that there were a lot of points in this match. It was shocking to me because there were a few points I was doubting myself. We all know Cena's going to win, no doubt. Very predictable. But there were a few moments in this match that I thought Cena couldn't do it. First of all, when he couldn't AA Mark Henry the first couple times, I was like, there's no way Cena's going to do it. But somehow, some way, John Cena came out the back door and overcame the most monstrous challenge to date. John Cena, still the WWE Champion. And in another match that I felt, seeing that was Cena and Henry, two monstrous guys, they're not about finesse, it's not about putting a 5-star classic, still a decent enough match in my mind. Also, tonight at the Money in the Bank, the World Heavyweight Championship Money in the Bank ladder match for that contract. I felt that was an intriguing match. I thought we've seen some different things in this match, but you could sense, you could feel where, even though it was unpredictable with Damon Sandow winning, you could see where these superstars in this match aren't accustomed to this, because there were some superstars that they were a little bit too green for this match, in my opinion. But we still saw some good, credible stuff, in my opinion, with the World Heavyweight Championship contract on line, and then Damon Sandow pushing Cody Rhodes off. I thought Cody Rhodes had it. I was marking out like crazy. I was going nuts. I was like, yeah, Cody Rhodes is finally going to have his moment. Cody Rhodes is finally going to shine, but is this going to lead to a face turn later on? Like I said, great momentum by Cody Rhodes, but Damien Sandow, the winner of the Money in the Bank ladder match. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it was the ultimate prize. It was the Raw Money in the Bank WWE Championship contract ladder match. Money in the Bank, this was all on the line. This was everything I expected and more. It resembled that of a demolition derby. It looked like a damn car crash out on I-95. I seen crashes that looked better than what we saw in this matchup. But what came down, we all thought Daniel Bryan was going to win. We all thought CM Punk was going to win. We all thought Brock Lesnar was going to return. But what does Paul Heyman do? He comes out, that scumbag, that low-down, sleazy, four-flushing, well, we could say a lot of things about Paul Heyman, turns on his best friend CM Punk. CM Punk was in finger length of that contract, of that briefcase. Daniel Bryan almost had it, but Curtis Axel came out. Curtis Axel, of all people. Does this mean Daniel Bryan is no longer going to face John Cena? What does this mean for the future of CM Punk now that Paul Heyman turned on Punk? And then Randy Orton, the Viper, has regained momentum. Randy Orton is on top of the mountain again. Randy Orton would take that Money in the Bank briefcase and finally hold it in his hands for the first time in his career. Will it once again be the age of Orton? I feel that this pay-per-view was worth a watch. I'm not so sure it was must-see, but I think it was worth a watch. It was worth my time, worth the money, and I would rate this pay-per-view, and I think this is fair, all things considered, give it 7 out of 10 stars. I feel that's fair. I like the way the WWE built things up. I like the story that it was told. I like some of the surprises and the unpredictable moments that we got. The WWE can still turn it up a notch on pay-per-view. There's no doubt about it. So I want your comments and I want your opinions, and I want you to spread all my videos on Twitter, on Facebook. I want you to tell your boyfriends, your friends, your girlfriends. Tell everybody you know to watch Sean's View Entertainment, and I look forward to all your feedback. Subscribe, and let's hit 11,000 subscribers very, very soon. With your help and with your backing, the subscribers will make Sean's View Entertainment better than what it already is. This is just the beginning. Money in the Bank is in the books. Now it's the road to the hottest event of the year, SummerSlam. Subscribe.